What's going on, you guys? This is Scholar Louis Romanes 2 here, and today I'm back with another video. This time it's going to be on a highly anticipated video. That video is going to be a tour of my wooden railway, narrow gauge Scholar Louis Railway layout. I think my the very first time I did this layout up here, I mentioned that I was going to do a narrow gauge layout, and this wasn't here at all. And now I finally did it. Now, it's not the first time you've seen this layout, of course. You may have seen it a few other times. My Magic Railroad remake, my Wooden Railway series remakes, and even a little bit in Thomas vs. Mattel. There's an airplane outside. Anyways, so I decided why it would be a perfect time to show off in its full total glory. So that's what we're doing here. Yeah. So, like any layout video, we need a place to start. So instead of starting where the main character is, like for instance Scully's right here, we're gonna start at Croven's Gate Sheds over here, aka the Deluxe Roundhouse. I'm not gonna go over this destination because I already showed off in another video. Basically, on the back here, there's some things knickknacks to work on your engines. Yeah. So here we have in the sheds we have some engines here. Reneus, Bertram, I have here my two custom Cody Fell engines, Shane Dewey and Patrick. Over here we have two random sheds off to the sides for Westy and Duke. Speaking of Duke, on this line right here, Duke's getting out of the sheds to start doing some work. He's talking to Smudger, who's in a sighting over here, possibly about the time he was something from the Minnesota Railway, which is making Smudger cross something. I don't know. Yeah, that looks like we're gonna stay on this line here. This line goes over a crossing, which has a few cars going over it. Clean up dump truck and Butch, a worker guy right here, signal box here. Then we go on to a T switch. Where we have these little plastic thingies, basically trying to thingies. That's because we're entering the incline here. We have Duncan here collecting some slate trucks. We have an over-the-track signal with some workers on it. On each side of the V-switch here, and on each side of the V-switch, we have Louis 1 and a Trackmaster Elizabeth. Yeah. This goes up two tracks right here. Right here we have some loaded trucks going down the slope, waiting for Duncan to collect them. And if we go up the incline, we have this little Lego Duplo shack right here. And the incline, both lines go up around here and onto like a little circle here, a loop. Where we have Luke here. We have Luke collecting some more slate from this other worker. There's a crate full of slate right there. Yeah. Yeah. If we go back down, that's basically the line from the sheds all the way up to the incline. And we go back over here. We'll go on to this line now. This line goes into a two-way switch. We're gonna go over this one first. This one goes past like a few buildings here. Goes over the arch stone bridge with Coley pulling Catherine. Down the slope and over to the Boulder Mountain. We have Thumper there, Patrick from the pack, and Steve with some Crowley cars right here, and of course Boulder looking menacingly looking over the below. Oh, here we go into the fourth section. We go for a tunnel which goes under the incline portion here. Now for this, I'm going to have to backtrack right here. And on the other side we have Sir Handel talking to wait, who's that? Some weird magical engine thing. And it just disappeared. Where'd it go? So Handel, do you know? You don't? Oh, okay, never mind. Anyways, if we go past the Handel, we come to a little airfield here. We have a helicopter, Tiger Moth, who's in the shed right here, and its pilot's a jolly good idea guys right here. We go past him. We come to Mr. Hugh, the manager of the railway. And with his little Mach 1 or Mach 5 vehicle he used to get around. we come to a two-way switch again. The switch goes into the transfer yards with the big over-the-track crane, where the track meets up with the standard gauge railway. We have Freddy and James collecting some cargo. While Freddy's getting some water at this Erdo water tower. Sorry. James' line goes. Well, let's go over to the standard gauge line for a second. As James's line goes over to this little shed right here with a turntable. We have Ryan, Daisy, and Stanley right here, and Rosie pulling some Dale with Thomas rolling stock. There's an officer right there. Yeah. Past James's line, we go back all the way back past some more workers, including a forklift. Over here to Covens Gate Station, where we have Henry pulling the NAFTA Express coach and an old slow coach, because in my head canon, that the NAFTA Express coach is a composite, while the old slow coach is the brake coach, making them one whole train. So yeah. They can pass a few more buildings here on Henry's line, including a Walmart. I'm not sure if you can see that, possibly not. Oh, you get a much better view on the other side. But this is basically a Walmart right here. But where we have some people outside getting some stuff. A parking lot right here with some surfers, pizza dude. And then we come to the fire station, a fire station right here. And inside we have Fiery Flynn himself with some more firemen. And on Flynn's line we have Squat, one of the terrible Thunder Diesels. I think he's taunting Flynn about how the way he looks and that how he's stupid. Which to be honest with Squat, he's kind of right here. Yeah. So anyways, we go back over to this switch right here. We go over to another switch right over here. We have a V switch going into like a little freight goods shed right here. We have some narrow gauge coaches and a breakdown train, because even the narrow gauge engines have some accidents, so that's definitely needed. Okay, this line then goes all the way over to Peter Sam, who's also at Covens Gate Station, with Henry, who he's talking to Henry about Henry's to warn him not to leave his passengers, not to become here late, but also leave his passengers behind. So yeah, Peter Sam is pulling some custom red narrow gauge coaches, and his line goes past him and wraps all the way around back to the sheds. And right there we have Mr. Percival with his bicycle, and that's supposed to be his house right there. Yeah. Finally, we come over to where Peter Sam is. He's on a V switch. He's on a T switch. That T switch is going all the way over to where Skarloey is. Let me just get over there. Anyways, we come over to this line where Skarloey is, entering the rest of the railway off Scream. He's playing a few more of his coaches, including his brake van Beatrice. Yeah. Finally, we have another where Skarloey is standing. We have another switch which goes all the way past the Mighty Mac with the winter caboose, all the way back to the sheds. So yep. So that, ladies and gentlemen, that was my tour of my Woodland Railway narrow gauge layout. I hope you enjoyed this review, and Skarloey 118 2 signing out.